Hey guys, it's me, skysamfreeman here, and I'm back. Oh yeah. So, finally got my Dazzle working on my new laptop, and I decided I'm gonna start over the Jak and Daxter LP I did because, I just want to do it over. My voice is a bit different than it was, and it just wouldn't really be consistent if I would have started it from where I left it off the first time. So without further ado, let's start a new game. Yes, let's overwrite this game.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall.
No, not the rocks.
Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Ow! Man, that stung! Shouldn't have come here, and you listened!
That's what I get for being quiet during the opening cutscene.
Okay. I'm fine.
This opening cutscene is way too long.
You do want.
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Oh, man! Are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it, if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or 2 stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
That was one of the funniest lines of the game. But here we go. And yeah, so I was trying to be as quiet as possible during the opening cutscene. But here we go. We're on Geyser Rock. Okay, these things I'm picking up, these are precursor orbs, and
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs.
I was just explaining them.
Villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Okay, well, there's a certain amount of them in each level. For Geyser Rock, there's 50. But other levels have different amounts. 150, 200, however much, you know, whatever.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact.
I wasn't done explaining the precursor orbs yet.
Power the heat shield for your A-Grab zoomer.
Okay, well, precursor orbs, you collect them, you can trade them for power cells or whatever. That's basically what they're meant for. But I'm gonna collect them all, so no worries. This is a power cell. There's 101 of these in this game, and to get the ending, you only need 100. Or to get the secret ending, you only need 100. But I'm gonna get all 101, obviously. This is gonna be 100%, except 100% of this game like 8 times. It's ridiculous.
One of my scout flies.
These are scout flies. Collect 7 of these in each level, and they'll give you a power cell.
But the lurkers must have captured them all.
And of course, we'll be getting all the power cells, so we'll be getting all the scout flies. These are in a clump right here, but usually they're more spread out in levels. They're not as easy to find. But this is a training mission, so obviously it's gonna be easy.
That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet
Alright,
you collect
well, these
all
green
those
dots that I'm
together,
picking up are life.
even more power cells.
Oh, shut up.
That's blue eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue eco
Fine, I'll explain blue eco right now.
break boxes and even activates
Okay,
precursor
blue
artifacts.
eco is basically like, you know, speed. So you take it and, whoa, it's like a drug or something. These green things I'm picking up are life. You have 4 maximum hit points that you can get. Down here there should be some precursor orbs down here. Yeah, almost missed these. Yeah, they're back here. Should have probably gotten these earlier. Yes, 3 of them. And then here's more blue eco. Oh, there's 6. Okay. Yeah, you have 4 maximum hit points you can get. You get little tiny dots of green eco. 50 of them will get you another hit point. And, a big green one will, you know, give you a hit point. Or a hit
This is a
thing,
precursor
whatever.
door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
To your body. Okay.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Oh boy. So, let's go up to this door. As you said, approach it, and there we go. Duh! Duh. Okay. So get all these precursor orbs. Didn't miss any good. Okay. Okay, now he's gonna explain green eco here, even though I already explained it to you. The green balls of energy. Having these balls gives me a feeling that resembles joy, I think. I want to caress them. Yeah, I'm making Dragon Ball Z jokes. Alright, there we go. 50-50. You guys are, we got all the precursor orbs. And here we go. Dun, dun. Now we can check here on our checklist if we go to the menu. See, we got all the precursor orbs, or no, that was the power cells. We got all the power cells, and we got all the precursor orbs, and scout flies, obviously, because we wouldn't be able to get all the power cells unless we had all the scout flies. So there we go. Yay! Another burp for the skysamfreeman Let's Play Vault.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Of course, it's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead. There were no enemies there.
We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're itching to get on with our adventures.
Itching to get on with our adventures.
Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the
Okay, yeah, but that's not the first stop we're going to make, because that would only complicate things even more.
All of you, get out of here!
Get the F out! Get the F out! Okay. Sandover Village. Alright, well, let's just skip all the chit-chat parts since I just want to get into the game. So, let's walk around here, I guess. Now, there are some things you can do. You can trade power cells and whatnot. But I'm just going to wait a little bit to get into that in this Sandover Village. We'll do that after we've done the beach and the jungle and all that. But the first place we're going to is the jungle. Now, why are we going to the jungle first? Well, there's a blue eco vent thing, and the only way to activate it is to go to the jungle first, and then you can do much more things from there. Plus, it's one of the biggest places, so it's just easier to go to. So yes, the jungle and blah blah blah. But I'm gonna have to end it off probably like right here. Okay. But anyway, guys, this has been me, skysamfreeman, saying so long. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my videos if you like them. And yeah, guys, later.